The Defenders, Episode 1. Hi, welcome to the next episode of Aaron Talks. So, last Friday, Marvel dropped their long-awaited Netflix series, The Defenders. This was going to be the culmination of the 4 shows we've already had, that being Daredevil Season 1 and 2, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. Now, here's what you need to know. I only ever read the Daredevil comics, and when I did, I enjoyed them. That said, Daredevil's probably my favorite of the Netflix shows. But I also have a very unpopular opinion in that I kind of liked Iron Fist, too. The reality of the situation is, I think that all of these characters are really great characters, really strong characters, and I enjoyed all 4 shows. I know there's a lot of people out there that really didn't care for Iron Fist. Sorry, I just happen to have a different opinion. I liked him. So, that said, what did I think of the first episode of Marvel Netflix's The Defenders? Well, I was somewhat, to say the least, underwhelmed. That's not to say I don't think the show has potential. I've only watched the first episode at this point. And part of the reason I've only watched the first episode is because I'm going to kind of budget this as I go, because I don't want to binge watch something that's only got 8 episodes, just because I'd like to have a little bit of it. You know, it's kind of like your favorite meal. You don't want to have it all the time because you're going to get gorged on it to the point that it just isn't your favorite meal anymore, right? So, that said, I was underwhelmed by this first episode, but I feel like it's got a lot of potential. Now, the reason I was underwhelmed by this first episode is because it was pretty much just reintroducing us to these 4 characters. That's not necessarily a bad thing, particularly if maybe the first of these shows you've watched is The Defenders. So, you know, I understand reintroducing us to characters, and I understand, you know, the idea of setting up the broad strokes of this new villain as played excellently so far by Sigourney Weaver. Now, if you know anything about me, then you know that I absolutely love the movie Ghostbusters. I haven't really talked about it much on the channel so far, so you probably don't know that. But now you do. The reason I bring this up, of course, is I love Sigourney Weaver. Not just because of her involvement in Ghostbusters, but other franchises that I love her from, like Alien, for example, and, well, now this. I think she's a phenomenal actress, and I can't wait to see what she does with this villain character she's portraying in the show. And I'm anxious to see what the show itself looks like when the core group of heroes actually gets together for the first real time. You know what I'm saying? So, my initial thoughts are basically that this show has got a lot of potential and some room to grow. It was great seeing all of these characters again. I can't wait to really see how it is when they're bouncing off of each other somewhat. And, yeah, can't wait to see more from the Defenders, and hopefully you guys agree. So, what did you think of the first episode of the Defenders if you watched it over the weekend? If you haven't started watching it, what's your favorite Netflix Marvel show? I'm Aaron. I've been talking. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe button. And of course, hit that bell icon if you want to know the next time Aaron Talks has got a new video uploaded. I'm Aaron. I've been talking, and I'll see you guys next time.